Alright, next thing on the list is finish the shower. To finish the shower, we need to provide the ceiling, we need to multi-tool the drain out, because, of course, hole saw drain hole, we need to find out where to do that hole without actually damaging the underneath of the van. Do the same thing for the garage, because that's going to have a drain hole as well, because we're going to waterproof the base of the shower. And you're going to find out why. So, last time we built this contraption.
Door's still pending.
This door needs to be right, so we built this, and this is the shower / toilet. You know, imagine a toilet. Hold on.
I'm going to go to the back. It's going to be easier to see. As you were.
There you go. Toilet's going to be there. So there should be enough space for the toilet not to move, and just enough space for you to stand and do your thing. You know, you shower, you know, you dance in the toilet. Alright, to get this done, we need drain hole, shower fan, a bit of extra ceiling, and a few holes in this wall. Most fascinating behind the scenes of van builds for me to show. With just cutting a hole, right? It should be fairly straightforward. You have the right tool, you have the hole saw, and it's been 20 minutes of troubleshooting, like finding where to do it, and then we start doing it, and suddenly there's a ridge and like dead. We're about to drill dead on the slope, and I don't know how to do that. So we need to double check that, whether we can fudge it a little bit. But it's this is just the reality of van builds. It's this like pretty much every day for about 90% of the tasks you have to do, because nothing is standard. So you just have to go with the flow and troubleshoot it, and just, you know, it's just another day on the job. Yes? Yes, this is a good time to sleep on my lap.
Always.
I know I'm on your pillow.
Sorry, sweetie.
So the gist of waterproof tanking is we need to prime, then put the tape around the corners, which is the key bit for, you know, movement and stuff. The tape is the thing that actually helps make things waterproof, especially for surfaces that move. And it's a campervan, so it does move. So then it's so primer, tape, and then the tanking membrane gets put on top of that, 2 coats. Now we're using a kit from this company, Everbuild, so it's generally it's a kind of like a kit.
Yes, literally AquaSeal tanking kit. It has all the stuff you need: the tape, the actual membrane, and the primer itself.
I've forgotten how long tanking takes. It's dark. I've been here forever.
That's not true. It's only been 4 hours.
Of what?
Since you started.
Really?
In the meantime, I finished the garage. I mean, it's drying.
Oh, I touched here.
You did what? You did what?
Well, I nearly fell. So...
You're fine, you're fine. There's no fingerprints.
Oh, cool.
We'll see you in the morning, guys.
So that's the first 2 layers of waterproofing done, more or less, and now we're about to start putting in the plastic. So Sam's been shaping these. This is plastic. It's going to be white. It's just protective film.
Yeah, so it's not stuck in yet.
Yep.
And all the other pieces, well, carnage has happened.
Yeah, so we're dry fitting and gonna stick these plastic bits on top, and once that's done, sealant, essentially.
Looking very neat. It's very white, especially with the back doors now up.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So we haven't filmed in like, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. We started filming the bed, so the Murphy bed is a video, but the shower is a kind of an ongoing process. So all the sealant has dried. I've done even a second coat, and we also did trim. So this is actually some really nice trim that works really well for this, which kind of like wraps around the 18mm and the.
Yeah. So it finishes all these edges off very nicely and around the door and stuff like that.
And another trim I found was you can see it better in there, but it's a really nice corner trim, which is also technically waterproof.
But it molds around the shapes.
Yeah, so the infamous backdoor arches, was a constant struggle to actually make them look decent. So the flashband tape has done a fine job over here, but then I still needed to finish the edges between kind of where they join. So right here in the shower, that actually did a really good job.
Yeah, so finishing, you can see like round there, it's a very awkward shape to get any sort of sealant or anything right.
So this actually worked pretty well. It's not perfect, but it has at least, done the seal. And there's going to be a cushion here as well. So it's not really, is there for aesthetic and some water repulsion. But either way, it's like it looks much better than basically a gigantic hole, and the same thing over there, which was a pretty big hole in the garage as well.
And now the only two things to put left on the shower to make this back complete, minus all the plumbing that lives over there, is a curtain to take along the top and that door.